With the release of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 this year, Treyarch zombies are back. But before zombies come back, let's dive into all the other games that have had zombies and let's rank them to which ones were the best and which ones were the worst. If you enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Let's dive into this list. All right, so here we go. We have our tier list. God tier, amazing. Good, meh, bad, and never played. Now, I do not have a game on this list that I have not played in terms of zombies. So we're going to replace the never played with awful and have a tier that is below the bad tier. So we're going to work our way down and go up. And so to start off with our awful tier, we're going to put Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Do I have to say much more? Taking out the traditional round-based zombies, trying to do it into more like feels like an open world type thing. It's just a mess. It's not zombies. It's not the zombies that we know and love. And so for sure, this zombies game was pretty awful. And so I don't even have to say much more than that. Next on the bad is going to be Call of Duty Vanguard zombies. There's just something about these more recent games that really just don't have the zombies down. And whenever you have games that especially aren't Treyarch, who invented Call of Duty zombies, trying to get in on the zombies, it just really doesn't hit. And so I'm going to put Call of Duty Vanguard in the bad category. Not unique, kind of weird, something I didn't really understand what was going on 90% of the time. And so it's not even close to any of the other categories that we have. Next on the bad category is going to be Call of Duty Cold War. I mean, I know we're just absolutely ripping to shreds the more recent Call of Duty Zombies games. So hopefully Black Ops 6 will bring a return to zombies. It's just lost that magic that it used to have. I mean, even some of the games in recent history that were post Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 zombie games still did it okay. And these more recent games just have not done it well. For Vanguard and for Cold War, I had to actually go back and play it just so I could actually be able to see it and rate it. And once again, you really just kind of don't know what's going on. It's very forgettable. The maps are okay, but it's just not it, Chief. It's just not it. And so Cold War will definitely be in the bad category. Next, we have the meh category, and this is where we're going to have a few, maybe not hot takes, controversial takes. The first one is going to be a little bit more controversial, maybe, depends on if you liked it, and that is Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 was not a bad game, but of all the Black Ops Zombies games, minus Cold War, it just really did not hit the mark in my opinion. I didn't mind some of the maps like the Gladiator Arena. I didn't mind some of that format, but I don't know. It just kind of once again felt like we're moving farther and farther away from the traditional zombies. And so it really just didn't hit. And it's not bad enough to be in the bad or awful category. It's just meh. You know what I mean? The next one in the meh category, and I think this one is kind of controversial because I think this one could potentially be good, but I'm going to put it in the meh category, and that's Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare did not have bad zombies. Was it weird? Yes. With the space-like zombies. Was it different? For sure. But it was not bad by any means. I kind of like the bonus weapons that you could have, like the katana, and being able to have like that disco vibe on some of the original maps. But then again, the more they went along, you kind of just started slowly losing interest in these maps. And so it's just going to be a meh game, a meh zombies. The first category that we're going to put in the B tier is Call of Duty World War II. This zombies was 100% a good zombies, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Not only was there something interesting about the zombies being Nazi zombies, so historical bad guy of the whole world, and now they're turning into zombies. It just kind of felt more like a historical deep dive, and I am a history teacher, and so it really was kind of cool for me to be able to see the bad guys in World War II history now turn into zombies, and you just have more of a reason not to like them, and then you get a chance to do something about it and attack them as zombies. I don't know. I enjoyed it personally. And as you can see here on the screen, I mean, come on. This is terrifying. I think this zombie is, other than the traditional growing up scary vibe that you had playing Black Ops 2 Zombies and Black Ops Zombies, I think that this game truly embodied the horror aspect of zombies with some of the designs and especially positioning on the map. You could really get yourself in a bad position on the map. It looks scary. It sounds scary because it is scary. The next game on this list, which will be in the good category, is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I think these zombies were fun, and maybe it's just because of my timing, because me and my friends played tons of zombies, especially the map Outbreak. But I thought all four of the main maps that they dropped for their zombie stories were pretty good, in my opinion. Descent and Carrier were the last two, and I didn't play those as much. I played a ton of Outbreak, considering it was the one free map that you could have, but Infection was also super fun, that Burger Town vibe, and the assortment of zombies. them having exosuits, you having exosuits, it just really kind of was super fun to me. And so I definitely enjoyed it and think that it's for sure one of the good zombies. Now we're entering the amazing category, and the first one is going to be Call of Duty Black Ops. This zombies is so nostalgic. I mean, it was the, I believe, second game that had zombies, and similar to the next game that we're about to talk about, it just did it best. I mean, you really cannot go wrong with having these classic games. Like I said, anything pre Black Ops 4, if it had Black Ops, you knew it was going to be a fire zombies. When you got maps like Ascension and Moon, come on now. I mean, chasing zombies around on the moon, that's just super awesome. Personally, my favorite was Call of the Dead. The next and final game in our amazing category is going to be Call of Duty World at War. This game was the first zombies game. It's what kicked it all off. And honestly, some of the maps that we had were good. They're iconic. But the thing that I think separated World at War the most was being able to mod it and have these customized zombie maps. I used to watch hours of different YouTubers and streamers making content over different modded zombie maps and modded zombies, and it was some of the most fun I've had growing up watching these things. And so it's definitely nostalgic for me. I didn't play it as much to the point where I probably spent so much time on it to put it in the God tier category. However, it's for sure amazing, and I think it's iconic enough to earn that spot. So they're evenly tied, so it doesn't really matter what category I put them on, but we're going to go ahead and put Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 in the top category, the God tier category. To start with Black Ops 2, I mean, come on now. That game is truly, I think, the best overall zombies game with all the additional maps that they added, and then just probably the peak time. I mean, that's when Call of Duty, I think, was at one of its best times. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 in general was one of the best Call of Duties ever made. Great campaign, amazing multiplayer, and for sure an amazing zombies. And so definitely putting it as the top probably zombies game that there ever was. You had town, you had farm, Bus Tipo. Those are like the most iconic maps, and I think those were the only ones that were free to everybody, but they were just so iconic in general. I played Mob of the Dead, Alcatraz Island. I mean, these are like, I spent so much time on these maps. And then one of my favorite maps of all time, Origins, definitely, I mean, just iconic. And so for all these maps to be on one singular game, it's got to be the best zombies game. And then the one that will probably end up being second place behind Black Ops 2 is going to be still over every other Call of Duty game, and that is Black Ops 3. I mean, you had your iconic characters making their return: Richtofen, Dempsey, Nikolai, and Takeo. But then we were introduced to different characters throughout different maps that I personally really enjoyed. One of my favorite new maps on Black Ops 3 was for sure Shadows of Evil. So being able to see characters such as Floyd Campbell, Jessica Rose, Nero Blackstone, and Jack Vincent. I mean, it was just insanely fun. Shadows of Evil was such a fun game to play Easter egg on and to be able to just have so much fun with my friends. I mean, I played hours of it trying to beat the Easter egg. And then to top off Black Ops 3, already having its own good new maps, they come out with Zombie Chronicles, remastering so many of the iconic old maps, and that definitely has earned its right to be over every other Call of Duty. And the only reason Black Ops 2 is probably better than Black Ops 3, in my opinion, for those zombies, is because they were the OG. They were the ones that released a lot of those big maps that they got remastered in Black Ops 3. Here you have our list: Modern Warfare 3 in the awful category, Cold War and Vanguard just in the bad, Black Ops 4 and Infinite Warfare in the meh, Advanced Warfare and World War 2 in the good, amazing was World at War and Black Ops, and then God tier was Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. Let me know in the comments below what you think about my list. If you think I missed one, you can let me know. If you think I did really well, also let me know about that. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the Call of Duty content. Share with a friend if you don't mind, if you think they would enjoy this content as well. Leave a like on this video if you liked it. Comment down below what other tradition in Call of Duty you want me to go over and rank. Thank you guys for the support, and I'll see you in the next video.